Good evening.
Namaste everyone. Welcome to fourth day of Purpose of Life. My name is Lavanya. Today we are going to we have both two Lavanyas here today. So we will discuss about Dharmartha Kama Moksha and mainly about desires. Is it right or wrong to have a desire? And Lavanya Manoharan will discuss about the main topics of purpose of life. Okay, without any ado, let's start with our daily meditation. Okay, just sit in meditation. We start with meditation so we can be in calm and in a frequency to reach and access all the information we are about to know. So sit in quietly, cross your legs and clasp your fingers, and let's do Anapanasati meditation by just witnessing our normal natural breath. Our normal natural breath is the gateway to enter into ourselves, our higher self, to increase our frequency, to reach higher consciousness. For next 15 minutes, we'll gently witnessing our normal natural breath. Last 2 minutes, masters. Let's show gratitude. Gratitude to this entire universe. Gratitude to spirituality, wisdom. Gratitude to this beautiful nature, our human life. And let's show gratitude to our dear Guru, Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji, and the founder of spiritual tablets, Dr. G.K. and many more spiritual scientists across the globe and in the history, and upcoming future scientists too. Last 10 seconds. Take a deep breath and gently come back. And when you're ready, place your palms on your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Thank you, Masters. Welcome to fourth day. Today we are going to first there are two segments. First, Lavanya Kandipati, that is me, will talk about 4 goals of life, and when we reached our goals, then Lavanya Manoharan will highlight all the points of purpose of life. Okay, let me share the screen. You all can see, right? Yeah. Okay, so in Indian Sanatan Dharma, we have Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, 4 goals of life. So this is the code of life. These are the rules how to live and how to fulfill our purpose of life. So we have taken this life, human life, and there should be some purpose, right? And all this, the purpose, there are some standards we need to follow. Those are all Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. So what are they? And we will be talking about dharma is always like a duty. Dharma is like we are not talking about very elaborately about dharma today, because we how can we can understand is duty as long as we are live with a standard code, um, code of conduct, and for ourselves and others, bring equilibrium and functioning the soul material, then it is dharma. So dharma means like we behave with a conduct and we be happy and will make others happy. That is dharma, any given situation. And artha is money, wealth. So artha in Sanskrit it is saying like dhanam moolam idam jagat. That means for everything in the world we need money or wealth. So wealth is the core of this world, and we can achieve this wealth only that money is only related to this earth plane, and we can achieve when we invest our time in spirituality. Like when we invest our time and effort and everything in learning spirituality and making ourselves happy and learning art form like music, dance, and everything. So when we earn all those artistic forms like Saraswati, then we get Lakshmi with us. So they say something like when there is no Saraswati, where there is no Saraswati, there won't be Lakshmi. So wisdom and art form attract money. So wealth or artha refers to the pleasures we obtain from art or money. Okay, we don't need money, we need pleasures. So the pleasure comes with money, that's what we are seeking, and it comes from the art also. So we are done with dharma and artha. So the main focus today is kama, that is desires. Yeah. So usually in usually in religious way, people say that you should not have desires. It is very wrong to um, to grow spiritually to have desires. but it is wrong. So we have to understand what is desire, and it is wrongly understood as lust. Lust always thinked as sex, but it is not. Lust is a greedy, unfulfilled, greedy, and too much of the desire. So it is not wrong to have a desire. First of all, what is desire? Desires are multi faceted. Like desires are not just having something to us. Desires can be spiritual too. For example, just to have food, sattvic food, delicious food, to have a delicious food, to fulfill our taste buds is also a desire. It is not wrong to have that, as long as we are not greedy or we are not too much into that. So desires can be to eat, listen, talk, enjoy nature, meditate, and read spiritual books. Like I can have a desire to buy a book or get a book, right? So desires are not wrong. So religiously they say like you should not have desires, or you should overcome desires. It's not that. That means like we should overcome the lust. Okay, so first of all, we understood what are desires, and to reach the spiritual, I mean religious preacher says, as you said earlier, to reach God it is essential to overcome desires. That's not correct. And GK sir says, Dr. GK says, so many patients he have seen himself in person, who are who were like physically and mentally attracted diseases, because they are suppressing the desires, and because their body wants to have them to enjoy those, but they are mentally suppressed because of the religious purposes. So because of the suppression, they have attracted mental issues and physical issues. So it's an we have a human body, and having the desires is the hope motive to lead our life. Without any hope, without any desire to continue our life, we will just end it. So to enjoy, I want to travel to that place, I want to upbring my children in a very spiritual way. That is a desire. So those are the happy desires that makes the society happy and us happy too. So having no desires is not the correct way. And never the desires or never the obstacles of spirituality. And also Richard Bach, a spiritual scientist, he says, and we understood now desires, having desires is not wrong, and now it's time to understand how can we fulfill our desires. Okay, usually we get so many get attracted to so many things with our physical senses, like I want to visit that place, but the tickets are too high to reach there or go there, right? So, and Richard Bach, the formula from Richard Bach says it helps us in fulfilling these desires. He says like we are never given a wish without also being given the power to make it true. So when we are given wishes, okay, yeah, when we get a thought of fulfilling a desire or something, immediately we need to understand that yes, I get this thought because I have the capability of fulfilling it, I have that powers within me, otherwise I won't get it. Because for example, if a person who is very much into education, very want to go for higher studies, and they just finished their undergrad or something, they will have a wish to study in Harvard, the highest universities of the planet. The same desire, because they are into that field, education and everything, and they have fulfilled that completed their undergrad, that's why they are getting that kind of desire. A layman on the street, he won't get that desire of getting a seat in Harvard University, right? Even though they get a desire, that means immediately, that means they have that power, they can fulfill that. So we need to always remind that thing. When I get a desire, I have that power to fulfill that. I am eligible, I have all the sources. um, Coming back to again, when the society says it's wrong to have a desire, when that becomes a helplessness, it pushes us to stay away from the wishes, and we become helpless because someone has to fulfill that desire because I don't have those powers. So we need to remember Richard Bach's saying, okay? And also this, okay. One more thing that, so we understand that we have the powers, and if at all we don't fulfill our desires, the whatever we are calling about the good desires that gives happiness to us and the society, if we do not fulfill our desires, our in conscious level, our subconscious mind get them fulfilled successfully. For example, all of us might have experienced in dreams. In dreams, like we were thinking about going to some place or doing some job or something, whatever, and when we sleep, we get that, like we get a dream like we have happened to be went there, or got a job, or got a whatever conflict going on, it is solved or something. So we do get in a dream level, a subconscious level, we our mind also fulfills, because it is needed for the soul to develop. We need to fulfill the desires, otherwise we have to take another multiple births. So we need to, in a physical, mental and intellectual level, we need to be happy, and it's a part of Satchit Ananda, that is eternal bliss. Okay. The next one is moksha, or liberation. So usually we have a wrong information or wrong understanding of moksha. What we think is moksha is always after life, like moksha, we get moksha or liberation or salvation after death, but it is not. Seth, a spiritual scientist, says present itself creates present. So the liberation, the moksha is from this moment. That means we need to be in detachment in this moment, and the next moment, the future, is created from this present moment. Present moment itself creates the future, present future. Okay, so when we want the future to be happy, we need to be happy this moment, we need to be liberated this moment. What is liberation? Liberation is being happy and by detachment. The knowledge of the moment and attain complete happiness of that particular moment. So how we may be feeling sorrow or fearful or anxiety about this in any situation in this moment. So how do we get out of this anxiety or fear? By understanding the knowledge about that. So anxiety comes without knowledge. So if I have some nervousness, anxiety about some new project I am about to do, and if I already have done so many times, I won't be getting that fear or anxiety. And if I am very nervous to present myself in front of thousands of people, it is my daily job to give speeches in front of so many people, then I won't be feeling anxiety, right? So if I already, so we need to know the knowledge of that present moment, then we come out of then we will be happy. So when we do not find true happiness in the future, then it means we have not escaped liberation, and there is no liberation. So if we are not happy in this moment, we are not happy in the future. So afterlife, afterlife comes in the future, right? So in the afterlife we are not liberated, we are not happy. Without happiness we are not liberated. So in this life only we need to be happy, and in this life only we need to, in this moment only we need to be happy. That's how we fulfill, will be happy in the entire life. Understanding the concept of living every moment of this life happy and thereby creating another moment of happiness is liberation. Okay. And Telugu poet and philosopher Yogi Vemana, he says in Telugu, he says like, in Kalikamba Sati, that means 100 poems written on name of Kalikamba. So he says, పుణ్యలోకములు బోయిన పోకగా పోవువారు వచ్చి పోవుచుందురు, వచ్చిపోవు దారి వదిలించుకోవలే కాళికాంబ హంస కాళికాంబ. That means how many times do we have to come, how many times we have to go. That means coming into this planet earth plane and again going back and again come. How many times we do for just fulfilling only one desire, or attaining moksha or being happy, right? And is this, the earth plane is not just only one thing. We have several planets, several universes, and like, if this plane is just a elementary school to learn things, there are universities, degree colleges and universities, philosophy and spirituality across the universe. We have to experience those too. So we should stop coming to this plane. We have to make this life the final one and learn whatever we are supposed to learn from this, and become this ultimate liberation. And that's the way the spirituality says, and that's the way all the spiritual masters explains, like Kabir, Nanak, Jesus Christ, Lao Tzu and Chuang Tzu, Ani Besant. Every spiritual master says like, you need to liberate in this moment, you need to be happy, you need to be doing dharma, right? So this is what my presentation for today, and we'll go for the questions at the end of the session. Let's now it is time for Lavanya Manoharan. Lavanya, it's all yours now. Let me stop my sharing.
Hello, Masters. I once again welcome you all for this workshop. And today is for, like, my topic is about the salient features of this. So far, we have covered so many topics about the bodily duties, family duties, soul duties, and how to balance everything. So, salient feature is all about the conclusions, the gist of everything, and it is kind of a revision for you, and how this is exclusively the salient features of spiritual tablets on how this purpose of life, how you can apply, how we are applying through spiritual tablets in your normal life, to PGs or even to the individuals. So we will be diving deep into the most transformative aspects of this purpose of life. Like, we have already driven deep, but it is like we will rethink everything, and we can make more strengthen our knowledge in this. And it is very important because it is the wisdom that it is deeply attached to our day-to-day life, and it is very important for our healing process, be it physical illness, mental illness, or financial thing. For everything, this is the main ingredient, we can say, as ingredient that is deeply engraved in our life. So once we start aligning to your inner spiritual purpose, our day-to-day life will be like very smooth, and the real healing, the true healing begins when we start aligning to our purpose. Here we'll go through these 3 stages of transformation that every person experience after coming to the spiritual tablets. Okay, the stage 1 is, it is where you get the knowledge and the energy. So the goal of the stage 1 is to uh, prepare the uh, prepare our mind, body, and spirit for the to understand the higher knowledge, like to prepare ourselves to plant that seed. We are that seed. So to grow ourselves into a big vriksha or a plant, we have to prepare the soil, to prepare the base. So with all the knowledge of the body knowledge, the relationship knowledge, the soul knowledge, and how to balance everything, and uh, with everything, we should do the meditation, and definitely we should go for vegetarianism, and we should use pyramid energies, crystals, anything to improve the energies and to improve our knowledge. It is like vegetarian. So this stage is like a cleaning the mirror, like preparing the base uh, uh, to to move on to the next higher level stages. Why vegetarianism? Because it will reduce your karmic baggage, and it will automatically reduce your frequency. And meditation, it is obvious, meditation increases our frequency, and full moon meditations and increased meditations, it will obviously receive more universal energy, cosmic energy, and it will clean up the dirt inside us. And obviously pyramid and supportive supportive tablets, like having the plants, being with nature, and everything will also improve your, increase your energy, and it will remove your negative energy. And in PSSM also, it's the three main pillars of PSSM, right? Meditation, Sajjana Sangatya, and Swadhyaya. Sajjana Sangatya and Swadhyaya is for the knowledge session, where you will get introduced to the universal truths, karmas, chakras, how the soul is evolving, and why do we need to do meditate, and why do we have to go through all this stuff. Like just Lavanya ma'am said, like if you don't do this, if you don't learn here now, um, if we don't liberate ourselves in this stage, it will be like a Punarabi Jananam, Punarabi Maranam only. So in this first stage, you will clean up your mirror, and you will start to have the mental clarity with the increased energy. Now we are moving on to the second stage. In this second stage, we will discover our purpose. So to identify individual's unique life purpose and to start align with this, um, uh, how it is done in spiritual tablets way is like we will be given senior counselors, senior pyramid masters, experienced third eye masters as our counselors, and through with their help we can go through counseling. We can do our dream interpretation, and we can analyze our meditational experience, and we can slowly, with even with our diseases which we get or any hurdles, with that they will guide us to find our purpose. So with that, what we should do with their help, we should start actively participate in our self-inquiry, and we should live onto our purpose slowly. Like in past days, we have seen, right? What is the purpose of a kindergartner? It is to study the initial alphabets, and the 10th grader is to get good marks, and then and so on. Like this, with the help of senior masters, with the help of counseling, we can interpret our dreams. It will start improving once you are aligned with your start living and aligning with your purpose. Your clues and dreams, everything will start changing. So that will reflect our internal and external situations, and everything will start to dissolve. The problems will start to dissolve, and the health will start, definitely will start to improve, sometimes even dramatically without external medicine. Your health will start improving. So that is the second stage, where you will be discovering your purpose through the expert guidance. And the stage 3 is the Ananda Brahma stage, where you will become independent and spiritually self-sufficient. So what happens here is, like, you may no longer need the external guidance. You will become like a apodipa bhava. Like, you will, like, by this stage you have lit your inner light, and you are already on track, and you are clear about your purpose of life, and you know everything, the secrets of the spirituality, and your third eye starts. So the third eye opening might be come to a full circle, like complete third eye opening, and you will start realizing the mm, yeah, secret of the universe. Like, you will start feeling that inner bliss. Earlier in stage 2, you might have, like, in stage 1 itself, you might start feeling the inner peace, but in third stage 3, you will start feeling your inner bliss, and you started to realize the Ananta Brahma stage. And by this stage, you will become your own doctor. You can heal yourself from within, and you can even start healing others also. Like, healing means guiding others also. That is the stage. And our target is to become stage 3, to become self-sufficient spiritually. So even after knowing this, why people stay sick? Because they know the truth, but they are trapped in this material world, or they don't want to live with their truth, because that may not be very fancy to them. And the physical illness, or because of the heart block, solar plexus, like, even after knowing this, they have some inner resistance that causes their blockage. And the purpose is like, okay, today I fulfilled my purpose, and everything falling into place, and tomorrow onwards, like, as though I lived with my purpose, and I have overcome this obstacle. Now I can be free and wild, like that. People will start thinking, right? That means, again, they will go through, they have to face struggles. So healing begins with the purpose. The purpose is the your medicine, a real medicine for the body and mind, because the soul has come first. After all, why we have come here? To to do something, right? This body and this world is the stage for the soul. So if the soul wants to direct some movie, and your body and mind are doing something else, then the soul will it will suffer, right? That is why we are getting all the hurdles in a different way. So with the meditation and the knowledge, we can realign our energy, and with the high energy, we can regain control on ourselves. Then when we start to living consciously, and we can with only with when you have that high energy, we can live consciously. Then we will start automatically start looking for our purpose, and we will start slowly work on that purpose. So even some diseases like diabetes and hypertension, they can unveil, like any disease can unveil our purpose. Like not even disease, like even any financial struggle, relationship struggle, anything can point towards our purpose. And we should be like, we should be wide open, and we should be very alert, and very conscious, and we should live in present moment to see, because everything in the world, he is to guide us only. even the small things like see, life experience is a mirror for the purpose of life. Like when you are stuck in a point, you just meditate, stay calm, be clear yourself, and just think about the past. I mean, not to ruminate or something, just you have to think like there must be some dots you will be able to connect to find out your purpose, or earlier we have seen the dream decoding, like how the spiritual masters guide um, using the symbols and dreams. They will connect and slowly it will point out to your purpose. Like you may not see the bigger picture, but you can slowly uh, on track, on the path. Like even like mm, for example, the car coming to your dream is related to your close family or your soul group. If you get a bus or train or flight in your dream, means you have to reach out to your larger community. If it is a flight, you have to reach out to your national or global spiritual community. That what the vehicles in the dream represents. Even the food taste, like they represent your karmic and emotional reflex. So, and we can all do this through like we can apply common Chalak to Shashak tablets in everyday life. It is a spiritual tablet, wisdom, where it is like the how a beginner will start to cook. For example, if you start doing cooking means like you will learn from everything, right? The first one is you should have the intention to learn cooking. That is the first thing, and then you will start reaching out to people, and you will learn like in YouTube or to your mom or to anybody who knows cooking. You will start learning, and slowly you will pick up, and after a while you will become expert in cooking, right? So uh, like that you will start applying these principles, and from Chalak stage to Shashak stage you will become eventually. And so the ultimate purpose is to live happy life. That is the purpose in this physical plane. And by doing so, you will liberate yourself. Like in previous topic, how ma'am has told, like happiness, we should have some desire, and we should be happy. Like if you are not happy here, how you will become happy even after getting liberated, like after leaving this plane? So the 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 basic uh, idea why you have taken birth here is because you were not unhappy, you were not happy with something. That's why you came here, to learn that and to become happy on that. So you should be happy in everything without any, like, the happiness is we are we are on what? Hmm. Anandamaya Kosha. We already have that Anandamaya Kosha in us. We are like happy. Happiness is a quality of soul. Happiness, compassion is a quality of soul. So we need not to depend on the external thing for that to be happy. So, and once you reach that, initially we saw that three stages, right? So the purpose of life, when you start following that, you will first, when you start in the first stage, when you start meditation and seeking the knowledge, your third eye will start opening, and then in the second stage it will become partially open. That's when when you are aligned with your purpose, you will start seeing that dreams and experiences that, like it will guide, okay, you are going in the right direction, you are going in the wrong direction and all. And once you come to the third stage, once you become self-realized, your third eye will become complete, and you can see everything crystal clear. Like it means you have solved the puzzle of the life, and you can congratulate yourself. Like literally everybody will congratulate you once you open your third eye completely, and you will become your own guru, and you will not only light yourself, you will light people coming around you also. So that's the purpose of life, and from the spiritual tablets point of view, how you will achieve that. So thank you, masters, and please feel free to ask any doubts.
Thank you, Lavanya.
Thank you, ma'am.
So, masters, this is the presentation about purpose of life. We talked about as Lavanya said, we have talked about purpose of the duties of the body and duties of the family, duties towards the soul. So, so when we understand that we are not this body, then we understand how do we work in a bigger picture. When we understand that is we are the soul, that then we understand everything is the soul, everything is energy. So we work in energy level, in big picture. Then only we understand that we'll be very detached whatever our physical needs are, and these are all experiences just to learn from them. And those the family members or our career or something, those are not us, those are all the experiences. We are here to experience them, experiment them, and learn from them and be happy out of them, right? So so tomorrow we will have a little more information about how to manage time, and we can we'll share some experiences, and then we'll have a fun game on every session. Like on the last day of the session of the series, we'll have a game, so we will understand how much we understand, and to introspect, to think about, rethink about those. And we came up with a very interesting introspecting question answers, so we'll have them tomorrow. So please do join tomorrow for all the fun and knowledge. Today, if anybody have any questions, we'll more than happy to discuss about them. Purpose of life is a very big deep subject really to understand, but as Patriji says, like Swadhyaya Sajna Sangatya, then we understand. Really, we need to talk about it, then only we understand. We need to listen to people's experiences, right? So, if we'll have open for questions, or do you want to share anything about yours? Please feel free. And your question may be someone else also, so it will be that will be your helpful to them. All right, if we don't have any questions, we'll take leave today, and we'll meet same time tomorrow with a more experienced and more interaction and more happiness. All right, thank you so much, masters. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you, Lavanya.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank
Master.
you, all the masters.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Masters. Thank you, Lavanya. Both Lavanyas. Thank you.